Everyone, welcome back. We're going to be doing part 2 now, which is going to be multiplying and dividing rational expressions. So with multiplying, it's just like multiplying a regular fraction. We multiply straight across. So if I have 1/2 times 1/3, I just multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 3 is 6. So for our second example, we have 5x squared over 2xy squared times 6xy cubed over 10y. So just like what I did here with a regular old fraction, I'm going to be multiplying straight across. 5 times 6 is 30. X squared and x is x cubed, because remember when we're multiplying, we're really adding our exponents. And I have y cubed. 2 times 10 is 20. I only have 1x on the bottom. Y squared and y is y cubed. So now we want to see, hey, can I cancel things? Hey, the y cubed completely cancel out. 30 over 20 simplifies to 3 over 2. I have 3 x's on top, 1 x on the bottom, so really I just have 2 x's on the top. And that's it, I have 3x squared all over 2. For my third example, this is where it gets a little trickier. I have negative 3x squared plus 3x over x squared plus 4x minus 5 times x squared plus x minus 20 all over 3x. And I want to simplify this as much as I can, so I'm going to factor out the top and the bottom. So I can take out a 3x, but I have to take out a negative 3x because this first one's negative. So negative 3x, and I'm left with x plus 1 over, I need two numbers that multiply to negative 5, add to 4, so I have x plus 5. There should be a minus 1 right here. There we go. And then x minus 1 times two numbers that multiply to negative 20, but add up to 1. I have x plus 5, x minus 1, all over 3x. So now I'm looking for things on the top and bottom that can cancel out. X plus 5 and x plus 5 cancel out. I have an x minus 1 and an x minus 1. There should be a 4 here. There we go. And then 3x and 3x. I still have this negative out in front. So I have negative x minus 4. And I'll distribute that out. And I get negative x plus 4 is the most simplified I can get with that. And that's really all there is for multiplying rational expressions. So now we're going to move on to dividing. I am going to have the cleanest kitchen because I'm spraying Windex everywhere. Alright, so now dividing. And it's really similar to multiplication. If I have 1/2 divided by 1/3, all I have to do is keep the first fraction the same, change this division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. So 3 over 1. And then I just multiply straight across. It's a multiplication problem now. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. And that's it. So for our fourth example, I have 7x over 2x minus 10 divided by x squared minus 6x all over x squared minus 11x plus 30. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this to multiplication. I keep the first fraction the same. Change this division to multiplication and flip this fraction. So now I have this x squared minus 11x plus 30 on the top, and I have this x squared minus 6x on the bottom. I have to factor. I have 7x, and I can factor out a 2 here, and I have x minus 5 on the bottom, times, I have x squared minus 11x plus 30. I need two numbers on multiply to positive 30, add to negative 11, negative 5, negative 6. So I have x minus 5, x minus 6, over, I can take out an x here. So I have x times x minus 6. And I'm really multiplying top and bottom. So now the x minus 5's cancel out, x's cancel out, and x minus 6 cancels out. So I'm left with 7 over 2, and that's the only thing left. And one more problem for us. Wait for that to dry for a second. In our fifth and final example for this lesson, I got 6x squared plus x minus 15 all over 4x squared divided by 3x squared plus 5x. And really, that's over 1. So if I flip it, I get 6x squared over 4x squared, oh this is plus x minus 15, times 1 over 3x squared plus 5x. This is kind of a pain in the butt, but we know how to factor it. I can factor by grouping. I need two numbers. Well, a times c, 6 times 15 is negative 90 x squared, and then an x here. I need two numbers that multiply negative 90, add up to 1x. I have 10x, negative 9x, because if I multiply them together, get negative 90x. If I add them together, I get positive x. So I'm just going to rewrite this right here, plus 10x minus 9x minus 15. Quick factor by grouping. I can take out a 2 here, 2 and an x, so 2x, I'm left with 3x plus 5. I can take out a negative 3, and I have 3x plus 5. So, complete. These are the same, 3x plus 5, and then the outside terms, 2x minus 3. I have a 4x squared on the bottom still. And on the top, I still have 1, anything times 1 is itself. And on the bottom, I can take out a 3, or sorry, an x. So times x, 3x plus 5, and I can see what things cancel. The 3x plus 5's cancel. So I have 2x minus 3, and I have 4x squared times x, which is 4x cubed. And you may be tempted to say, hey, I got a 2 and a 4, I can simplify that. But this 4 has to be simplified with everything, and I can't simplify with this 3. So this is our final answer. Hope this helps. Please contact me if you have any questions with the homework. Please stay safe out there. Don't know when I'm going to see you again, but take care.